Everybody's checking everything. Are we live?
We are live. Well, we're not live, we're recording.
Right, Aaron. Turn it down a bit. Right. Where did it all start?
Right, I'll tell you first of all where it started today. It started with this track, which is called fucking Something by Casino
where
Mouse.
did it start for you? Where did your music making start?
Right.
Or where did drum and bass start for you?
No, where did rave start for me? It's a better question, if you don't mind me.
Don't put questions in my mouth. I'm asking you the questions.
I know, but I've got to answer it in a certain way, haven't I?
No, you've got to answer it in your own way.
Exactly, so my own way is to rephrase the question to be...
No, it's me.
No,
I am the interviewee here.
I know that.
Right, so... when did you realise you had a love for music?
I've always had a love for music. Ever since childhood, because I was brought up on vinyl records at night time instead of television until about 1981. I was born in 19 something. I'm the urban myth, you can't know me age. Thank you, Mr. Walkergate, for that one, reminding me in my head.
Right. Well, you threw us off there.
I know. Shall I answer my question? Where did rave start for me? Because this is what we're talking about. No, but most of my stuff could be defined under the big heading of rave music, couldn't it?
Right.
Right. So.
Drum bass.
Aye, it's jungle and drum and bass mostly. Do you want to hear about the first rave I went to, or the first event when I fell in love with jungle and drum and bass?
No. When did? Right. You've
it's difficult, isn't it?
Listen. Right?
It's not easy.
You've got all this gear.
Aye.
You've got all these speakers.
Aye.
You've got all this equipment, right?
Aye.
When did that start for you?
What, the equipment starting or not?
No, like when did you decide you were gonna invest in it?
I was persuaded by Johnny Oldhits to build some bass speakers, as in big speakers, because if you build bass, that's the only way to get it, he said. And I'd just blown some 40 quid speakers, which came from Richer Sounds, big up to you. Hello Colin, Selector C. You didn't see that.
Right, so...
that bit gets cut from the televised version, the terrestrial version, if it is one.
Right, so this is a shit show already.
I know, it's always a shit show, mate. That's part of the fun. I want to hang on, wait a second. I'm going to reposition the light because you can't see it very well. Okay, so let's just put more spotlight on us if I can. Hold on. Right, okay, sorry. Okay.
Right.
That's a bit better. The audience can see it's better. No, we're not starting again, we've started.
Right. Let's go from there.
Where? Over there.
What's your favourite genre of music?
Drum and bass, jungle, ragga tech, aiming for techno, jungle kicks, shenanigans basically.
And why?
Because it's got deep bass, it fucking has meanings, it's fucking badass, it's filthy, it's unbelievably
what
good.
What meanings has it got?
Let me see. I'm probably playing Fuck Sleep by Dog DJ at the minute, which is why there's no sound in the background. I'm just going to check what the fuck's going on. I literally cannot find which tab I'm on, so it doesn't matter. What was the question again? I fucking didn't ask me. I fucking got short-term memory loss at the best of times, mate.
Right. So, drum and bass. Have you made your own tracks before?
Aye. Few.
What?
Sycophantic Daleks, your favourite.
That's my
That's
favourite.
under DJ 8.
What's your favourite?
I don't know, mate. Maybe sycophantic dog at the minute. One of my favourites, one I'm really happy with, is called I can't even remember what it's called. We'll discuss that later. One of the other ones I'm really happy with is Just Good Friends, the 18-minute version.
Right.
Which
When did you make that?
I made that about a year and a half, 2 years ago approximately for Cleopatra.
Right.
And don't expect me to keep going.
Nah,
You've got to keep asking.
Right. So, how did you make it?
On Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops Studio version 20.
So what's the one that you give to me? When you give me that PC, what was that PC system you gave me?
Oh, that was Fruity Loops Studio version 20.
It?
Yeah,
Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops Studio version 20. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's bootleg. Sorry, Fruity Loops. I did get a sound card years ago with version 3, which I used for a number of years, and I meant to update legally and I never did. And if I'd done it at the time when you said, because I'd got this as a bundle, I could pay 30 quid, I'd still be on at least the lower version free. I will at some point, when I've got some money, buy the full version for like 600 quid odd, whatever it is. So advertise that, Fruity Loops Studio.
So we're going to forget about all of that.
We could cut that if we want to not get sued. Sorry, I bootleg stuff. I've been bootlegged. Do you want to hear about that?
Right.
No, not because I might get sued. No, fuck, I don't care.
This is a good question, right? Because I've never understood this, right?
Right.
And I've never told you this.
Right.
What does bootleg mean?
Bootleg is when you nick something, basically, an audio recording, you steal it, and you copy it, and you distribute it and make money out of it. Or to not make money out of it, but a lot of times it's used as a term as an unlicensed remix sometimes, but other times it is literally a theft. I don't mind an unlicensed remix. I do not enjoy being stolen off. Sam Smith, I'll shout this to you, did a good job with that track, and I understand we've got some connection between 2 or 3 people because you've visited Newcastle at Sleazy Street. I know this for fact.
Isn't Sam Smith from here?
Is he? I don't know. I don't know much about him.
Sam Smith.
So he's sang one of my tracks, right? But I'm not asked because he's an Ari lad. I'd appreciate you doing something with the money, even if you don't admit it. We'll set up a fucking charity that's close to both for hearts. You know what I mean? How about a mental health charity for people suffering with HIV? A mental health charity version of it, though, not just in a fucking, because he's homosexual, I'm not, but you know what I mean, I've got very close things to my heart with regard to mental illness. He's got very close heart things with regard to HIV because of the it's termed schizophrenia, but with regard to the whole gay scene, there is still more.
Can you explain your mental illness?
You know what I mean? Can I explain it? It's a different way of looking at life, and it's deemed an illness by people who don't understand that there are different versions of looking at things. I deem it a deeper way of thinking. It can be an illness depending on what way you're looking at. Explain this question better.
Right.
Be specific with your question. In what ways to open
you've got a mental illness, right?
Aye. Well, the doctor said I've got a mental illness. I've just told you that schizophrenia.
What does the doctor say that your illness is? Not what you think it is.
No, the doctor says it's drug-induced psychosis.
Right.
And I should stop taking drugs. Do you think that's the case? Do I fuck?
Why?
Do I fuck?
Why
How come their medications are allowed to be given to us, right? And their medications cause physical and fucking mental side effects, right? Mm-hmm. In addition to curing the problems that they're supposed to cure, right? And they're open-ended, right? And they can fucking feed me them every fucking day for the rest of my fucking life with zero therapy, right? And I'm not allowed to choose medications that are fucking illegal under statute fucking barred fucking laws that I didn't fucking agree to. I didn't write them laws. This is Called Lost, if I remember correctly.
Lost?
But it might not
Is that
be.
what you are? Are you
No,
lost?
I'm not lost, mate. I'm found.
You're found.
I'm found. No, it's not. This is Precipice of a K-hole. It's interesting because I just did an interesting sign which we'll not talk about. Don't mention that. That's secret. So don't ask us about that hand signal.
Alright.
You know. We
Little
know.
thing
We
there?
know.
The pingy?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Allegedly.
Allegedly, some things have happened. Allegedly, some people said some things. Allegedly, I'm not talking about it. Right, we'll have a little musical interlude. This has got 7 layers of instrument. You're doing well. Right, I want to dedicate this one to Ula and your pal and the lad who's trying to score with your pal, because he said he didn't like it because it was playing off your phone. You couldn't hear the bass, right? And you can't hear the bass because the microphone's not picking it up. But tough shit. Look the fucker up, you pricks.
And I want to dedicate this one to
Precipice of a K-hole.
I'll dedicate this one to Ken.
I'd agree. I'll just bring the thing up so I can get the balance right on the music.
I've got my next best of mine.
Ah. Cool. Oh, that's quite perfect.
I've got my next best of mine.
Right, just wait till the end of the song. Treat it like a bit of a radio show and a bit of a podcast.
I'm trying.
Right, I think this is where my favourite bit comes in. It's very soon. That's it there. So you're going to have to look it up now because I'm turned it down, so you're not getting to get the good bit. Tough, you're going to have to look it up. It's on SoundCloud under DJ Id and fucking Precipice of a K-hole. Look it up.
Aaron.
Yeah. Don't say my real name if you can help us. I'm DJ Id or Base Traffic or Kevin.
Who said your name?
Nobody.
Nobody said nothing.
Hold the mic closer.
DJ It.
Aye, that's the one.
Right. Where you've got speakers.
Aye.
Right. Where's the biggest rave you've done where you've took speakers?
Oh, wicked! That's an excellent one. Speakers or a speaker?
No. The
Speakers
first question
or
is
a
speakers.
speaker?
No, the first question is speakers. What is
Speakers.
the biggest one you've done with speakers?
Probably the hostile takeover of National Trust at Surprise Viewpoint, 2nd of June, 4 or 5 years ago. I forget which year. I think it was 2018
Right, what
or
happened?
2017.
What happened?
We invented the term nature rave, ecotech, and the concept that fucking basically we rule. We're wild animals.
Right.
We're wild animals. We're not subject to law. Approximately 300 maybe.
300, right?
There was 5 or 6 rigs or 7.
Right. So, what happened that night? Explain that night.
No, it's on another podcast.
But what about this one?
Fuck this one. Go and look at the other one. It's on as the Unseen University of Gateshead -History 101. Look it up.
This is the Unseen University of Gateshead. Hold on a second. This is the Unseen University of Gateshead.
And you're the student. You're studying media studies. You're studying media studies at the moment. I'm the fucking lecturer. So you listen to me when I tell you. Stand down from that question and let me answer the first question in a different way.
What's the first one?
The last one, sorry. Speaker instead of speakers. UK Tech 2019. I took a fucking speaker, which I'll show you. Give us 1 minute or less.
What's that?
This is the fucking...
Mate, he's walked in. It's got a speaker.
This is ridiculous. Roland. Mobile Cube. Stereo speaker.
How loud's that, mate? How loud does that go?
How do you want it defined? Do you want it defined in watts or do you want it defined in perception of volume to your ears?
Explain what that can do.
It can create a party out of like seemingly fucking nowhere.
How would you run that?
I would run it with a fucking phone, a microphone, and six AA batteries. 6 AA batteries, but make sure you get the Panasonic AnyLoop, ENELOOP, Panasonic, hashtag fucking sponsor me, you bitch. We had 2 of them running in the back lane of Bencham. It sounded like the fucking rig was on, man. It sounded like the Bencham Hi-Fi was playing in the back lane, man. With 2 fucking... It's only 15 watts. That doesn't sound like a lot. But they have made this fucker so bastard efficient. It is unreal. It only weighs about 3 or 4 kilos. If not 2.5. It's fucking... It's literally made. You buy one of these for your fucking 10-year-old... And they're gonna fucking be the star of every fucking show. Aye.
Were you on the mic?
I was at UK Tech.
Right.
Aye. There was a fucking 100.
Tell us about the time that you won UK Tech.
We haven't finished.
When you had the mini rig.
No, I didn't take the mini rig. I took that.
So what's the?
You can look it up, right? UK Tech 2019. Some guy singing through a broken microphone or mic. Right, so it's some words very similar to that. That's the description, right?
Is that?
That was that.
Was it?
You can just hear it. It wasn't broken. It was just that the fucking sound systems were so bastard loud you could only just hear it.
So where was UK Tech?
It was in Dumfries wind farm. Right. One of the
How
rigs.
Did you get there?
I got a lift that Token organised from his friend. Who gave her a lift and paid him 80 quid each way, but Ken still owes him 40 quid.
What did you get there?
80 quid each way is not a bad taxi ride for about 100 and fucking odd miles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's fucking, it's about half or a third of the price what you'd pay if you got it.
So what happened when you were there?
All sorts of fucking craziness, mate. I can't remember half of it. I'll tell you one of the things I remember though, I had that on top of a bass bin, right?
I thought you had your mini rig there?
No.
That?
Just that. I had it on top of a bass bin, right? And the stack of which that bass bin was part must have been about 20 or 30 kilowatts, I guess. The 6 link up, the 5 other systems plus that one must have totaled 120,000 watts, definitely over 100,000 watts. The total estimate, my estimate of the equipment on site, if you had to replace that as an insurance thing, 100? Slap. £1 million worth of equipment, mate, on site. Free party. No money was paid to the promoters. Maybe some of them sold drugs. Maybe some of them sold beer. Maybe some of them sold balloons. Maybe they got a couple of donations. They were giving away free cans of beer to people who went out with a bin bag and collected a bit of dirt and that. at points. I started that by basically volunteering on sometime on the Saturday, I think it was. I says, okay, you got your bin bags, I can start clearing up a bit. And a lot of people were clearing up. I've got some video footage. People were very adamant, we will clear up, this will be spotless. The site was fucking pretty much spotless at the end. I mean, surprise viewpoint, we fucking left it like so spotless. Aside from, I'd forgotten when SE, we'll call him, rang me up and said, C, we'll call him C, SE, but that'll be confused with the other C, who's Cleopatra, right? Like basically he said it was then for left on set, and I said maybe we missed like an odd rolly end, and that's it. But what I forgot was someone had climbed up a fucking tree with a ladder and put a sheet up on string or rope to project something on, and then fucking not done it, you prick, who stole my fucking cables, you little rat.
Who?
Prick.
Who stole the cables?
Some prick from Manchester called...
Who?
Fucking...
Name him?
I will remember his name. Give us a second. Right, hang on. Give us a second. My bro in Manchester apparently went to visit him, and I don't know exactly what happened because I've heard different stories from different parties. SE got a phone call from him, all apologetic, saying he was going to send all of the stuff that had got stolen back to Simon.
So your stuff got stolen?
Some of my stuff got stolen. After I'd put a fucking gig on with about £10,000 worth of invested equipment, but some of it got stolen afterwards by someone who was turned up to do lighting and then didn't even do that fucking job. Didn't even do the lighting. You know what I mean? They could have set the lighting up when it was dark. My rig didn't get going until it got light, but I didn't fucking drop my arse. I fucking kept going at 8 AM when the police turned up, and that fucking party went on for another 3 to 4 hours. The police turned up, and that's on the other podcast, I'm not discussing it, but after 4 hours after that, this little fucking prick from Manchester with some fucking cabling for power that was supposed to be in the wall of a house. It was basically £26 worth of cable. If I'd realised I had 26 quid, I would have paid him to fuck off, because he stopped the party. I would have went till 7 PM.
So how much was the cabling cost?
That cable, oh fucking hell, man! About £200 or £300 to replace it properly. If you bought it in Maplin or somewhere, you're talking £400 possibly.
Right. And that got stolen.
Along with a microphone or two, a bag. I don't know what. I know who it is. I've got his address, man. I've got his address. Exactly. I'm too fucking nice. I'm not being.